What's up, guys? Chris Hammer here, HighLimitHammer on Instagram. My company is called Bettor. I had a couple guys request another YouTube, so my bad. I've been slacking. I've been busy as hell. I want to give you guys some mindset, also some strategy. We're gonna always be talking about baseball most of the time, and things I look for when live betting. Also, mistakes I've made, even me, some mistakes I've made over the last couple weeks, and what I'm going to do differently this time. And then just to give you a quick update, it's top of the 9th inning, bases loaded, 1 out. We've got a max bet on the New York Mets. I've got $5,000 on it to win $10,750. I just need a couple runs, so we'll give you an update live. I've got some crazy parlays pending, but there you go. There's that 5K for the 10-7. Yes, we just got a run. Fuck yeah. So 3-2 right now. Hopefully they didn't get it out. They got 1 out. That's okay. Let's try to get some insurance runs here. So pretty sweet live. I like the Chicago Sky. Let me give a free tip. I'm gonna give you some free bets all day today. So Chicago Sky plus 9.5. I know what's going on right now. Last time I checked, they're down 4 or 5, so perfect time to hit it. Indiana Fever is a very popular team. People bet on them a lot, so it's good to fade that, even if you don't watch WNBA. I want to give you a betting update on just me, myself. So, I've been in the game forever, 20 years. I ran up $25,000 last weekend and the weekend before off of $1,000. So I 25x my money twice, right? And I'm still in a chase mode, get back mode. I would say since the Super Bowl, I've been a little thirsty and overzealous. But I pressed the entire 25K multiple times, 2 weekends in a row, and I lost it all 2 weekends in a row. So I literally lost $48,000 of house money and the 2K of my own. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. But I did it again. So the problem is, like, my talent level, and I don't want to talk about myself that much. I want to talk about how I'm good and why I'm good, but not talk about ego shit. So I'm good because of experience. Honest to God, I put in more time than probably anyone that sports bets. I'm literally at the casino every night for 8+ hours, like on a daily basis. If I can go, I will go. Reason being is, those of you that are want to make more money or get into MLB, you have to be there live and be paying attention to all of the games for it to show you, which team. For example, last night we caught the Phillies down 3-1. I got them at -1.5 plus 170. Knew they were coming back, and they ended up blowing them out like 8-3. So the Phillies are one of those teams that can bust it wide open. They're very, very good, dangerous, potent team. They can win and put up 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 runs in 1 inning. So that's how you find live bets. Live betting is where the game comes to you. You just pay attention. And then it reveals itself to you. Sorry, I'm trying to text and drive and record a YouTube video. Yeah, so with live betting, it's a patience game. You're a sniper. You've got your money, your ammo, and you've got your sight set. Got the rollie on today. But you got your sights set, and you're just waiting patiently for like a better team to be down a couple runs. Another great example yesterday, and I kind of pussed out. I was gonna put $10,000 on the Cubs. They were down 2-0. My boy Chino liked them run line. Shout out to Chino Bets. I'll see you probably at Hard Rock. And it was even money for the money line, so I could have put $10,000 down just to win. They were down 2-0, like first inning, no big deal. Cubs smashed them. They beat them by like 13 to, I don't know, 3. So you can jump on live opportunities in baseball. Also NBA. NBA playoffs have been a bit easier. Finally, I'm getting my lick back on NBA. By the way, I lost more than I'm willing to share on NBA this season. I will say it's over 6 figures, and the number doesn't start with a 1. Full transparency around here. So I have been clawing, scratching, and getting that money back. Crazy that the Knicks won. That was a max bet for us yesterday. That was an easy one. So Knicks, Pacers. I really like the Timberwolves to win, and I think a good long shot tomorrow would be Nuggets money line at like plus 275, plus 300 tomorrow. So don't count out the Nuggets in Game 7. A lot of experience versus the young guys. And I feel like everyone's going to bet Thunder at home. Everyone loves the Thunder, but there's a lot of futures exposure. They're even money odds to win it, damn near. And they're just not going to win it all. I will say this on YouTube. This is May 17th. The Oklahoma City Thunder are not going to be your NBA champions. Anybody but them. Trust. Need the Mets to close this game out. We got a full count. Bottom of the 9th. Up 1 run. Boom. Strike them out. Let's go. I almost cracked a $23,000 parlay yesterday. It was beautiful. I had the Maple Leafs. My boy Tony 2 times out of, I don't know where he's from. Pompano Beach. Famous celebrity tattoo artist. Almost rear-ended somebody. We cooked up one together. Cost us about $63,000. We had the Maple Leafs, we had the Braves, we had Tigers, I believe. Who else we have on that ticket? I posted it, but we lost on the Brewers, and fortunately I was blessed enough to cash out even money, so I got a free crack at $23,000 and didn't lose $1. So that was awesome. I need these Mets to fucking close out here. Sorry, a little distracted, texting, driving, doing YouTube. We've got a massive UFC card today. Massive UFC. We've been smoking UFC, and this gets into my next segment of why you should trust Hammer with your hard-earned money. I am not the secret. So as good as I am, talented as I am, and hardworking as I am, I still don't think I'm the end-all be-all. My superpower, why I'm so magical, why I'm special, why I will be remembered forever in the casino sports betting industry and world is my connections. And that's with everything I do in life. My connections they're worth more than money. They are money. So I have sources from Italy, Japan, Vietnam, Dubai, Germany, Dominican Republic, Colombia, Venezuela. I've got people in California. I got people everywhere, and a lot of people that I can't even disclose their name. So with that being said, I am the most connected and plugged sports bettor that does this and helps advise people, clients, etc. So that's why I'm so good. Now, what's difficult about what I do, and you guys don't care about my life or me, but I have to cipher through all the fucking bullshit and sift for gold. However, I'm sifting for gold with gold, if that makes sense. So I get a bunch of golden plays anyway, all the time. I cook up my own all the time, and then it's my job to give you the best of the best with the least amount of risk, so you can make the most amount of money consistently. That's what I do. I'm so consistent that people absolutely love that. I'm convinced that half of my clients or more are degenerate gamblers who I just get them out of a hole or help them break even. I really believe that, because so many of them just fire. Hammer, help me out. Hammer, get me out of a hole. Hammer, I owe my bookie 10 grand. Hammer, I owe my bookie 50 grand. Hammer, I owe my bookie 60 grand. You got a lock. Where's the free plays? Where are the free plays? So I am done doing free plays unless it's on YouTube. I'll give you a couple more tonight. I think the Phillies will be one of those teams that wins again. Twins are on a 12-game win streak. Hard to fade them. I like Diamondbacks run line. It is -2.5. Buy it to -1.5. Dodgers, they lost yesterday. They should win today. And then what is the other option here? Oh yeah, Padres lost yesterday. Let's go and bet them today. Now, with the weekend warriors, there's a lot of weekend warriors betting. All the bullshit, all the fuckery, all the fuck shit happens on the weekends. You cannot bet favorites, you cannot bet overs on the weekend. That's unders, underdogs, crazy shit happens. All the 9-to-5 guys come out to the Hard Rock and try to smack a parlay, putting all these favorites on ticket. Ain't gonna happen. Something else that we love to do with me and my ace locally here is whoever loses game 1 of a series, we're taking them game 2. For example, the New York Mets. This was a plus money, plus 115 lock, in our opinion, and we're 1 pitch away from winning our max bet. So they did lose yesterday. They got smoked. But we think that, 1, the Mets are a better team. 2, the Yankees have difficulty going back-to-back. They don't really win back-to-back, and it's one of the hardest things to do in MLB. With that being said, the New York Mets final 3-2 just cashed out while driving. You see it, $10,750. I'll be posting it on the gram. So I need to focus on safety here. What are some other tickets or plays that I like? I've got some crazy parlays. I like the Cubs. They're obviously winning. Cubs, you could probably parlay like either Phillies, Diamondbacks, Padres, Dodgers. One of those teams probably won't win, but who knows. And then I don't really do free plays anymore. If you've watched anything that I do, if you watched my page, I post real tickets, no games, no gimmicks. I'm going to be the most consistent source you can find on the internet. Trust me, if you can find a better one, I will gladly buy their shit and give it to you for free. That's what I do. So, very, very confident. Mindset stuff. Okay, so I am a full-time gambler. I'm a full-time sports bettor. I bet $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a day, every day. Not every day on the $30,000, but I'm betting. You see my tickets, racks or better. I'm doing $1,000, $5,000 tickets like it ain't shit. $10,000 tickets like it ain't shit. $20,000 tickets like it ain't shit. $30,000 tickets like it ain't shit. You have to master your emotions and discipline. And even I have suffered with that the last 2 weeks. I got to get a hold of myself and calm down. There's so many opportunities to win. When you lose, you got to chill, smoke a blunt, relax, wait for the next opportunity. Do not force action. I know, and even I suffered from this. Like, I'm like, oh man, I got to get my get back. Well, just chill. You're going to have plenty of opportunities. And then you also need to slam opportunities like the Mets. I thought that was a lovely play. And, me and my ace smoked that for like, I don't know what he hit, probably 10, 20 grand on it. But yeah, we cashed our max bet. I gave you some free plays. You have to detach from the results. You have to detach from your money. It's very, 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 very difficult to do those two things and not bet the board or go ham on plays. If you're betting every day, you got to tone it down, pick 1 or 2 games a day and call it a day, move on, win or loss. When you win, take some money out of your account, or you can take more risk like what I do. I start going parlay happy and I'll bet long shots and shit like that. I like to take a lot of risk when I'm winning. When I'm losing, take it back, bet less often, bet less amounts, and scale it down until you get your confidence back and your comfort level back. I hope that helps. And that's why if you're betting serious money or you want to make serious money, you need to holler at someone like myself. I've been in the game so long, I can get you through anything you're dealing with, whether it's sports betting, gambling, addiction, you name it. Or if you just need some locks, like a lot of people need to get out of a bad situation, I'm your guy. People call me and will pay me thousands of dollars. Literally, I've been offered thousands of dollars, like $5K for one game. And it will be a max bet banger, and I get someone out of a hole. Now, do I recommend that? I got guys hitting me on the DM saying, hey, I want to bet my whole paycheck on this. I want to bet this. I want to bet more money than I can bet. I got to pay bills. Look, I'm not telling you to do anything. That's your own. But I wake up every single day and take massive risk. That's why I'm successful. I'm successful here, and I'm successful down here. Both of my heads are on straight. So here's the thing. You got to take risk. This is high risk, high reward. It's the highest risk, high reward that exists. Instant gratification here. I've seen lives change with this. And I've seen people wreck themselves. So you can go both directions. I've been high highs, low lows, especially this past year. I won half a ticket on MLB. Literally, I was an inch away from retiring multiple times. I've almost hit for 1.5. So, you know, with 1.5, that's a lot of money that I can manage easily. And, you know, I set my whole life is designed and set around sports betting. That is my goal. That is my life purpose. My life purpose is to reach people that bet on sports. My life purpose is to help you become a better bettor. My life purpose is to help you not make the mistakes that I do. And my life is devoted to this. I love this shit. It doesn't even matter about the money, even though the money is beautiful. But I put in so much work to this that no one can outwork me. No one has the network or connections I have. And a lot of people are just not going to go to the casino every day for years. I mean, I've spent like 5-6 years of my life at the casino every single motherfucking day, even on Christmas Day. So I'm committed. I'm married to the game. Literally, I'm married to the game, and I'm married to helping you guys out. I'll try to drop some free plays here and there. I'm super busy, and, you know, I'm on a really crazy sports betting run right now, and I'm just locked the fuck in. If you want to take your game to the next level, I've got a 50 page ebook. I'll give it to you for free, no problem. I'll give you a free pick here and there. I'm gonna try to drop more on the YouTube, but other than that, guys, you gotta have balls, you gotta have brains, you gotta have a bankroll, and you gotta have I would say you gotta have some sort of guy like me who can steer you in the right direction. I got everybody's plays. I'm the most connected sports bettor that you'll ever meet. I'm the hardest working sports bettor you'll ever meet, and I put the time in so you don't have to. I'll talk to you guys soon.